Good morning, everyone. The bug's back. And today I'm going to be working on the kick panels. As you can see, I already got them fleeced. Today's just going to be resin. I had to make a shape along these edges to fill in the gap. I probably will need some body filler when I'm done, but nowhere near as much as if I hadn't done it. But today I'm just going to try to get them in glass. They've been fleeced, obviously, that's good. Today's the glass day. Let me show you how I do things. Of course I need fiberglass resin, chalk brush, some kind of container, some kind of stir stick, latex gloves, and of course a respirator. But the one thing that I use, and I learned this one from Gary Biggs, was a Bondo spreader. And here's why. Once you get this mixed up and you're applying it, which I'm only going to apply to this edge and this edge, I don't want it on here if I can help it. But after you put it on, it's just sitting on the surface. So you go back with your Bondo spreader and you press it in. We want to really saturate the material here. We want this as fully saturated as humanly possible. It will be kind of noticeable when you get into it how much is saturated and how much is not. I don't really care to do these edges right here. If I do, I do, but I prefer not to. This edge I definitely have to do just because this is a permanent piece. All right, guys, let's get to it. All right, those are coated. I just have to sand some of this stuff off, but when I push down on it, you can see a little bit right there. I could probably use a little bit more. It's not enough to worry about, but there's some really bad spots when I was working over here. So using the Bondo spreader to press all that stuff in does an amazing job of just make sure it's filled up. You can obviously tell heavy, not so heavy, but it's not going to be enough to make a difference. This stuff's actually really well saturated, even though it is lighter. So now we wait. Gotta wait for it to dry. Hopefully I can get back in here tomorrow. We'll grind this stuff down. We'll get a better presentation of what it looks like. We'll put it in the car, see what we got to body fill. Well, if I don't see you tomorrow, have a great day. If not, I'll see you in a few seconds. My Rockford wall, boom wall, came down this week. Here's a little quick tip. You want to cheat and add some contrast to it. See that red piping? It's just a piece of wire. Quick and painless. But it's down, it's gone. Moving on. So it appears my fiberglass job yesterday is having performance issues. I came back the next day and it still wasn't dry. I've never had that be a problem. Usually it's way too hot and it cures too fast. Not the case this time. So I went and got more glass. I could feel a little heat coming off. I did another coat over, pressed it in real good, so hopefully they mix real well and hopefully it will dry. I won't know till next week. I won't be back until next week. So stay tuned for the next one and we'll see if it actually dried or not.
I guess so. guess I see you somewhere around.
Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while since I got to work on the bug. Black Friday inventory, it all takes up time. I am getting to work on it now. So last time I did anything, which is still going to be part of this video because I only shot like this much. I was waiting to see if this stuff was going to actually dry, and it did. I didn't go without issues though. So for some reason, it didn't attach itself to the wood. Only in certain spots. I've never had that happen before, but I don't know if it has something to do with fiberglass, or maybe I just didn't get it pressed in well enough. Could be my fault. I'm human. But I am using CA glue to reattach it. But like I've said in past videos, I hate sanding. But that being said, some people will just put Bondo or body filler right over the top of the fiberglass without ever doing anything to it. I am not in that camp. I want to get it as smooth as humanly possible with the fiberglass before I put any body filler on it at all. You can do what's called a milkshake. Some people call it, what's it called, fiber bond or something. All it is fiberglass and Bondo mixed, but it flows easier. I may do that. I'm not sure yet. But at the same token, I really don't have to worry about it because I hate sanding. And Corbin, the owner of the vehicle, has been chomping at the bit to get this thing done. Hold on. Dust everywhere. And he's been wanting to help, and he's supposed to help. It's part of his winning process, and he's helped a little. A lot of the stuff I really haven't been able to have him actually help with. I don't know his skill set. I don't want him to do anything wrong. So I got these guys into the point where I can actually do body filler after this. I mean, I have to sand off the super glue and all that CA glue. But they are getting real close to where they just need to be body filled. And he gets to do that. So I will call him up. Hopefully next week he can come back in. We'll apply the body filler and he can sand his life away. I actually brought the grill inserts that go in here to Rich, which I've shown some of his work before, and he's actually helped me on some of this. I brought it to him to do the press grills. Like I said, I haven't had any time for any of this lately. And to be honest with you, 80 seconds way more setup. So he's agreed to do it. Thank you, Rich Clapp. I really appreciate it. If you want to know who he is, obviously I don't have any video of him in here, but if you saw the Humvee video where he rebuilt those armrests, the guy's just amazing. I have several amazing fabricators. I'm not going to class me with them. I don't suck, but there are people that are better than me. I can say that no problem. I just want to get these to the point where this is ready to be vinyl wrapped. This is ready to be vinyl wrapped. But I want to do it all at the same time. I don't want to do this part and then that part and then another part. I don't want to do that. So I want to get these to the point where they're ready to go in the car, put the vinyl on them, get them in the car. Hopefully he'll have the press grills done. I just have to sand and paint the rings that are going to get the carbon fiber red vinyl. And no, not vinyl like you see in a car, the vinyl wrap vinyl. So that's where I'm at right now. I got to let the CA glue dry. I don't like Zip Kick. I don't think it ever dries quite as hard, so I'm just going to let these sit here and rot for a good portion of the day till they are dry. That one's almost done. If it is, I'll get a little bit more sanding done. I'm going to put it in the car, see what I have to body fill when I go into the car and work on it. None of that really matters for what he has to do, but after he gets this body filled and filled in, I am going to have to take it in the back in the car one more time, body fill it so it matches the edge, and then it's ready to wrap. All right, it's the week that I thought Corbin was going to come in. Couldn't get a hold of him. It's okay. I will save the sanding for him. But I'll show you where I'm at. This panel is vinyl wrapped. It's done. This panel is getting made. Not done. I don't know if I want to do lighting in here or just emboss Stereo King. I am not 100%. Press grills are with Rich. Hopefully he will get them done soon and then I can get that done. I still don't have woofers. But it is what it is. Let's take a look at the kick panels. They fit pretty well. I think I need a little bit of body filler right there. Maybe up here. Not much. Obviously the whole thing has to be body filled to fill all these pits in, but that's his job. Speakers fit really well. No problem with those. I will have to, of course, paint this black once we get to the point where sanding's done. but it is coming along. I still have to try to fit that side. I haven't done it yet. But I was just testing this one, make sure it's going to fit right, and it fits real well. So pressure fit tweeter worked real well. It's all good so far. So hopefully next week I'll give you another update. We'll see. This will all probably end up being one long video or one short video. Unfortunately, I get like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then I got to go work on something else, unfortunately. So this is a back burner job, is what it is. Let me grab the other one and we can test it out. Fits pretty well. The notch on the bottom for the wire fits well. Unfortunately, I got a bit of a gap here, so I'm gonna try to take some off the bottom and some off the top first. But it looks like I'm gonna have to grind some out there too. Yeah, I want to try to get that closer before I actually add any body filler. It's a pretty big gap. All right, guys. Until next time, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
I guess I